What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the Journey Podcast. Hit that subscribe, leave a like, drop a comment. This episode, as always, brought to you by Evermore.
Scrumptious.
Jake drank all of his.
I did drink, yeah. I haven't had it on the last couple episodes. I've been I'm a water guy. Yeah, I drink me some water, especially when the water is that good and that high quality.
Yeah.
That's getting guzzled down.
Yeah, I feel that.
Mm-hmm. Cousin wanted to open up the podcast with something today, so give it a go.
We shot an episode yesterday. My camera was out of focus.
Yes, it was.
Podcast was shit. We didn't want to give it to you guys.
Not that good.
Bad performance and bad quality. You guys deserve a lot better than that.
Yeah.
But I did say something on the pod yesterday that is still very relevant today. And it was a quote I heard, and it goes, "Today is the tomorrow you were worried about yesterday, and here you are still today worried about tomorrow. Just be here." And like what that means to me, it's like so many things in life are so out of our control. And when we put our happiness and our peace in other people and other situations, we lose control of like who we are, and we allow outside factors and external factors to dictate our day. When what's going to happen is going to happen regardless. You usually don't play a role in that. But what you can do is like be here right now. And I said it yesterday, and that's why I wanted to reiterate it today, is because like yesterday I was on a totally different vibe, and today I feel so much better because of, say, one situation. And we spoke about that yesterday, and we talked about it on the phone recently, of just like how, you know, we allow people or situations to dictate how we feel. And like when you are in that place and you're allowing people or situations to do that, bro, that's a really bad place to be, because you don't want to put your life and your happiness in someone else's hands. So
I fucking agree, cousin.
yeah.
Now I'm gonna move on to a lighter topic before we dive back into the heavy stuff.
Oh yeah.
We got these banana happy dads, huh? Little banana happy dads.
Banana Happy Dads is our first time trying these. We did the Happy Dads for a while.
Long time on the happy dads.
So this is the first time. I was very excited to see them at a 7-Eleven by us. The banana.
Yeah, we were
ones.
gonna go with the Trulies.
Yeah.
You know, cousin likes the Trulies, but
we wanted
you
to do
called
these.
me. You said banana happy dads. I've heard some things. Some good, some bad.
Yeah. But
give it a go.
shout out Kyle and Nelk and the boys.
The boys.
Cheers.
Cheers. It smells like a banana.
I like it. I could get down with that. Ooh, has that like. I got a hint of that banana Laffy Taffy at the end.
There's a hint. It's a hint.
There's a hint.
It's slim. It's slim hint though.
It's there.
It smells like a banana.
I like that. I could get down with these.
Smells like a Spanish deli.
Plantains.
The plantanos.
What do you give it out of 10?
Out of all the flavors, is it better than grape? That'll start with that.
I think I like it better than grape. I like it better than grape.
I don't know, man. I honestly think Happy Dad's a weird thing because they do get better after the first one.
Oh, they certainly get better after the best one. After the first one. Yeah,
yeah.
after the first one,
Yeah.
yeah. Every single one after that.
Then they get better. They just have a, you know, bro, they do the right thing. They use real sugar, a very small amount of it. There's no bullshit in here. So listen, it's not going to be as tasty. I personally feel like as like your Truly.
Yeah.
But it's good.
No, I'm a Happy Dad. I'm a Happy Dad fan, bro.
Yeah.
I enjoy them. Yeah. I enjoy them.
The branding is just so cool to me, you know?
Yeah, you feel cooler when you're drinking a Happy Dad than when you're drinking a Truly.
Yeah.
You know, like, because everyone's just so accustomed to having like a White Claw or a Truly. I feel like when you show up to like a party and you got like a case of Happy Dads, it's like, this guy's on some shit.
And it is cooler, bro, because it's content creator based, you know, which is like, because we're pursuing this influencer path, and everybody from Long Island wants to like throw shade at it. I want to let everybody know that I'm as influencer as I can be. So like I'll show up with Happy Dads just to be an extra asshole.
Right.
You know?
It's like part of the family.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know who the fuck invented White Claw or Truly.
Isn't that bullshit? Like, I guess like products don't need faces, but I like when there's a face to a product. Yeah, it's just cool. It's just cooler to me. I mean, I guess
that's what Shoulve was talking about to Logan Paul. Logan Paul went on Shoulve's shit, and he was asking him about Prime and the branding, and he was asking him like, how much do you put into like marketing, or what does a sponsor take for like FC Barcelona?
Right.
And they bleeped out the number.
Yeah.
Logan's like, you got to bleep out the number of like profit and what it costs, stuff like that. But then Shoulve is like, wait, you are the marketing. He goes, you are the face of it. He was like, so everything you do, that's why you carry that fucking Prime bottle.
Yeah.
He's like, you're the free marketing, so you don't have to spend $1 on ad rev. He was like, I don't know who the fuck is the owner of Gatorade or Powerade or any of these energy drinks. Everyone knows that you are Prime.
Yeah.
Because of the way that they did it, you know? So like they don't pay for ads.
Yeah.
Maybe they pay their production team to like shoot their ad, but most of their shit is just like in-house. And like that's pretty great. Like that's just that influencer thing. Same thing with Happy Dad.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, dude, you know what's funny, bro? On the way here, I was it's funny how these podcasts go. It was like, you know, we don't do any pre-production at all, so we just enter something. So now we're talking about influencers. But I mean, hey, bro, the influencing thing is heavy on my mind. Like, bro, on the way here, I was watching there's a channel called Think Media, and they have a bunch of really great videos on just how to grow YouTubes. And they had this guy named John on a podcast, and he was talking about one of the videos he did, which was he would go up to random people on like Sunset Boulevard in LA with a picture of a celebrity and an influencer, and he'd ask them like who's bigger. And bro, a lot of people, bro, are like leaning towards like influencer, you know, and it just, I mean, it really is crazy to say, but it's also exciting because that's the path. I am 100% certain that I want to go down that path. Like, I want my title. I don't know if it's influencer is the title, but like as of now, I want to like be called a YouTuber. You know, I feel like it's like a select group of people that have all beat the Matrix and are making mad money, and are just happy and enjoy their lives creating things that they're passionate about. Yeah. I love it. Like, I subscribe to the idea of it. And I've just been watching so much different YouTube channels, and it's just crazy because personally I feel like the thing that makes the difference between a good YouTuber and a bad YouTuber and give them both the same talent is just who posts more videos and just stays consistent.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's what Mr. Beast talked about when he was just like, Mr. Beast talked about like when you want to start a YouTube channel, people hold off on actually starting because they try to make this masterpiece idea for their first video. Yeah. And he's like, yo, realistically, your first video, nobody's going to fucking watch. Mm-hmm. He said, do 100 videos before you really put that much thought into them. Mm-hmm. And then he goes, maybe on your 101st video, we can start talking about like creating a masterpiece for a YouTube video. Right. And that's what it is, bro, because a lot of it is just trial and error. You have to find your niche. You have to find what you're good at. You have to kind of find like what audience you want to attract. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's a grind. Like YouTube is a grind, bro, because like, there's two things, like, right, like you can work in like the real world, mm-hmm. and like that's a grind in itself, but you're getting paid.
Right.
YouTube, you're grinding just as hard, just as many hours, if not more hours, and you don't get paid.
Yeah.
So like it's a huge sacrifice, and then there is no guarantee that you will ever get paid. Mm-hmm. You know, like you can work a job, you know, like, all right, if I'm here 10 years, I'm going to keep getting promotions, maybe I'll get manager, I'll get benefits. Like there's a lot of perks that come with it. YouTube, I mean, bro, you're taking a risk. You could do YouTube for 5 years and say fuck, like it's not going to work.
You know, the scariest thing is at the end of the day, you're still always relying on an algorithm at the end of the day, and
Always.
It's a very it's a very scary thing. But I was listening to some Mr. Beast advice because Colin and Samir, they had him on their podcast, and they asked, hey, like, what should we do to get to 1 million subscribers? And immediately he's like, don't fucking worry about the subscribers. It's all bullshit. He's like, what you want to worry about is make the best videos that you can make. Like, make the best videos. That's what you should be worrying about. And he's like, you know, it sounds cliche because it's like, don't worry about the money. Worry about this, and then the money will come. It's the same. He was basically saying, also thumbnail. He was like, worry about the thumbnail and the video, but the video is still more important because, like, it's kind of easy to do a good thumbnail now.
Yeah.
I feel tremendously blessed, bro, with this whole YouTube thing. It feels very synchronistic. It feels very on purpose because all of the videos that I've seen about people giving YouTube game, they spend a long time talking about filmmaking. Yeah. Right. And like bro, like that, they say like that's the number one thing, and there's so much that goes into that, right? So it's not just like cinematography, it's also like story and shit like that. But I just feel tremendously blessed that I don't have to go learn how to go use a camera right now. Think about how annoying that would be if we had to hop on. I mean, you in some ways have to learn a little bit more editing and stuff like that. Yes. But still, I mean, you could literally be starting from nothing just off a phone, you know, and that could be really daunting. I want to go on the record and say that I'm going to put out 9 more videos. I posted my first YouTube video. I'm going to put out 9 more videos. So one of my first 10 videos is going to get over 1 million views. I'm going to fucking go out and say that. Because I do believe in what you said is true about how no one's going to watch the first 100 videos. I do think that's true, but I also have studied so much, and I already feel like I learned so much off of my first video, and I just know that everything that I've learned about YouTube, about it's 1 part filmmaking, 2, it's being intensely passionate about what you're making videos about, 3, it's trying to make the best video as possible, not half-assing it, and like there's all these other little intangibles that I'm learning, that I just truthfully feel like on the record right now, September 9th or September 10th, 2023, in the next 9 YouTube videos, one of them will get over 1 million views, and I will be considered a YouTuber.
Fire. And
I'm pumped about that because, you know, we have all this alone time, and you know, I've been speaking about it on the past couple podcasts with the whole social media detox.
Yep.
I haven't really had much to do, and also the things that used to entertain me, I almost like studying YouTube for me is more fun right now than turning on like a Netflix series.
Yeah.
So I'm at a point in my life now, bro, where I have just tremendous clarity with what I want to do in my life, and YouTube is going to be the next thing for the both of us.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I started my first like 30-day challenge. Filmed the first 3 days.
Yeah.
I did the push-ups yesterday. I didn't film it, but you know, I'm not going to film every single day, but yeah, I think that could be a video that does well, you know? Like when I was like younger and like trying to like get stronger and stuff like that, the first thing I typed in was like 30-day push-up challenge, 30-day push-up transformation, you know? Yeah. And yeah, I think that'll be a good one. That'll be like my first one, and then during like that process, I'm still going to try to put out shorter form one, not 30-day challenges, just like 5-minute, you know, 10-minute videos.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited to start it. I think it's going to be really cool for both of us to just really try to build a personal brand, because it'll help. It'll elevate this.
It's just like, bro, we've faced so much slack from people not answering, booking a podcast, not showing up, seeing the message, not responding. And it's literally every single person, like every single big guest that we've tried to get on that we didn't pay, there was some type of disrespect, some type of seeing the message, not responding, answering, getting us excited, then ghosting us, booking the podcast, not showing up. You know, I'm on this. The reason why I love YouTube so much is because it's a build it and they will come model, and that's where I want to be right now. You know, I it would have been really nice, bro, to get a handout. You know, like Bobby Altoff, like Drake went on her fucking podcast. I don't give a shit what anyone says about her work ethic and that she deserved it. If she deserves it, then every single creator deserves it because she was TikToking. But then, like, bro, she had Drake on, J Balvin, Lil Yachty, this person, that person. Like, that would have been a cool path for us. But I truthfully, and that's why I don't think right now if we go to the fucking grocery store and get a scratch off, it's gonna hit. Because I just think that our path isn't that. Like, our path is really like slow, grow, get it out the mud. And by growing that way, we're going to be ready for the big time moments, and we're never going to lose. You see it all the time with all these people. You know, my mom's friend's daughter was on like American Idol, and you know, I told my mom the other day that she had 80,000 followers. And my mom was like, oh, man, she has 80K. Like, why didn't she have all these sponsors and all this money? And I'm like, well, because, like, she was known for American Idol. And then now, like, it's sad to say, but, like, she's going to be on, like, a down slope, you know? And that's who else said that? Didn't someone say that to us? Like, when somebody blows so quick? Somebody said that to me about just... Hey, like, Bill.
It was when J.N.R. Choi was talking about that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, when J.N.R. Choi was talking about, like, in the music game, like,
Yeah.
his song took off, and, like, he could have, like, rode that wave and, like, been like, oh, I'm the shit, I'm this, I'm that, you
Right.
know? But, like, he talked about enjoying the process, enjoying the journey.
Yeah.
And, like, it's so funny how, like, often, like, we hear that, like, people just talking about the journey, you know, the journey.
Yeah.
And as cliche as it is, but this shit really is a journey.
Yeah.
And it's a, like... It's a process that, like, if you're willing to accept it, the benefits, like, on the other end of it are going to be, like, far greater than you could ever imagine.
Yeah.
But you have to be willing to accept going through it.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to be able to keep your head above water when you are going through it. A lot of people, like, when times get tough and shit doesn't go as planned, bro, they drown.
Yeah.
They fall beneath that, you know, the water, and they can't get back above just because, like, they don't have the mental fortitude, they don't have the mental strength, they don't have the mental toughness, they don't have the persistence, they don't have, like, that drive and that will to not quit. And that's why I just think we were so blessed to be able to go through JUCO, because even at the, like, the Division I level, it's a grind, but there's nothing like that junior college shit. And it just built up this type of resiliency in you and I that, like, if we got through that and we pushed through all that shit, I mean, like, a lot of the shit that we go through from here on out is going to be pretty easy. And we've just accepted, we've just accepted that, and we've listened to the universe. We've tried and tried and tried to fight the universe, and I think a lot of people do that. They try to fight. They try to fight against what's happening. They try to swim against the stream. And it's like, when you do that, you're just going to wear yourself out, and you're not going to make it. You have to just go with the flow. You have to be able to, like, enjoy the process, enjoy the bad times, enjoy the tough times, like, in your life, because, like, you know, like, it's building you up for something better. And we've just accepted that. Yeah. We've really accepted that, and that has been something that I think has really propelled us and just put us in a much more state of mind of peace, of just being like, all right, well, it's going to happen, but, like, this is that process. And I mean, that's something that the listeners, like, I'm sure a lot of people feel that way. Yep. You know, I'm sure a lot of people feel that way, where they just think, like, when is this shit finally going to happen? Or, like, why isn't it going my way? Or why isn't this working the way, like, I planned it would? And more often than not, like, the thing you set your mind to and the dreams you set out, like, bro, it's never going to go as planned. There's going to be 100 different curveballs that come your way. There's going to be so many times you have to pivot and readjust and change your mindset and change your perspective on life and change the way you want to approach situations. And you have to be willing to adapt, and you have to be willing to maybe change your path sometimes. Sometimes the thing that you think is going to be the thing that you do for the rest of your life, it's not. More often than not, it's not. The first thing you think about that you want to do for the rest of your life, bro, that's probably more often than not going to be the thing that you do.
Yeah.
And I mean, for some people that like crushes them, you know, it's like, it like breaks their heart. They're like, yo, this is the thing I wanted to do my whole life. It didn't work out. Now they feel lost. Now they feel stuck. That's what happens to a lot of athletes.
Yep.
Every athlete's aspiration is to play professionally, to play on the big screen, to play under the lights. Mm-hmm. And bro, what, under 1% of professional athletes make it pro and make money playing the sport? And then even when you do, what is the lifespan, career span of an NFL guy? 3 years. For a running back, it's 1 year.
Right.
Then what? Mm-hmm. Now what? If you haven't built up any type of skills or any type of life abilities and all these things, or like skill sets or passions in other avenues, you're gonna have a rough life. You're gonna have a rough life if you put all your eggs in one basket and it doesn't work out.
Yeah, bro. I mean, ask me, what do you think makes us so successful?
What do you think makes us so successful?
Bro, we don't get discouraged ever. We don't get discouraged ever.
We just laugh it off.
Yeah, bro. It's you know, I'm not really concerned. Like, bro, I try not to think about the next, 5, 10, 15, 20 years of my life and try to make these like concrete plans, like this needs to happen, because bro, my mind changes itself every single day, like literally every single day. Is it going to be real estate? Is it going to be content? Is it going to be YouTube? Is it going to be modeling? Remember, modeling was the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, and I'm so gung-ho. I get so like in these modes of like, no, this is it, I'm going to do this, and then it doesn't work out. And a lot of the time, it wasn't even me. A lot of the time, it's somebody else that let me down or some circumstance that didn't happen, right? But you know what makes our secret weapon is we just don't get discouraged ever. Like, we just show up every single day. Like, I think that's a secret to life, is like, bro, just show the fuck up. Show up. No matter what happens today, no matter what opportunity presents itself, it's like, bro, we're just showing the fuck up with everything we got, And then somebody lets us down, and it hurts and it stings. But then, bro, tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's a new day, and then we show up, and then somebody lets us down again, and then tomorrow's a new day, and we've just gotten so good at that. And I'm so proud of us when in terms of like this podcast is, bro, I've truthfully, bro, I've been pretty quick to end a lot of things. I'm pretty known for that. Like
that's why I was never hesitant to ask you, but I was hesitant to ask you in the beginning because like I would jab at it and be like, hey, like, do you want to come on the pod? Yeah. Like most people that are here, like they probably haven't even watched like episodes 1 through 40. You know what I'm saying? Like Jake would sporadically come on and because I knew nothing about cameras, editing, audio, I didn't know anything. So like I was very dependent on you. And then when you went to Miami, I didn't know what to do. The pod stopped for 6 months because I was like, I have a camera, but I don't know what the fuck to do with it. Right. I was trying to record pods with the shotgun mic. Crazy. Like we even did that a few times just to be lazy. Yeah. But that's why like with you, like you would always be like, yeah, I don't know. I think I want to start my own.
Right.
I think even on episode, I don't know, it had to have been like 22, which is insane. We talked about it at the end, how you're about to start your own pod. And we were excited for that. Yeah. Like, and I was going to be your first guest on that.
Right.
So that's why I was always like not hesitant, but like, I was just like, he's not going to want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just not going to want to come on just because you had so many other things that you were passionate about and that you wanted to do.
Right.
And then I guess once you saw personally
I had to see something
get 600,000 views. You were like, oh, like this is real. Because
Yeah.
before that, I think I had one clip that went to like 400K. And then the next viral clip was you at 600K. And that was enough for us to be like, all right, between us, you and I, our faces just got 1 million views.
Yeah.
Us two just got 1 million views. In
my mom's cottage.
Here.
Yeah.
So then that was enough to be like, all right, I want to do this thing.
Right.
So that was cool to like.
Damn, that's a cool story, huh? That's a cool story.
Yeah, bro.
And that's bro, like that's the cool thing about us, man. Like back to that like growing slow thing is like, Yo, we certainly have been in this cottage for a while, and as much as like I do want to move on from this cottage, like we're podcasting even a different way in this cottage right now. You know, so it is cool to see the growth.
Yeah, I thought about that. I had a thought the other day. I was either at the gym or in my backyard, just like sitting in the sun, and I was thinking about like, all right, I started this shit in 2020, and a lot of people are probably look at me sometimes and be like, he's still doing it. Like he didn't quit. Yeah. He didn't give up. He's still fucking doing it. And I just thought that was a very cool thing. And like, I gave myself a pat on the back where it was like I should have quit this shit mad times.
Right.
I should have quit this shit 100 different times. There were so many reasons for me to not do this. And I just kept doing it. And like, I was so grateful that I did that. You know what I'm saying? That I did stick through and that you did become a part of the team and like that we did go in on this together, just because like it's going to feel so much greater when you start something, because it's weird, right? Like when you start something, everyone praises you. I saw Alex Hermosi talk about this shit. He told a very cool story. Do you know it?
No.
The one in the gym? Okay. So Alex Hermosi started a gym, right? He had no money. He put his all into it. He had no house. He had nowhere to live. He was sleeping in the gym. He would bring his pillow and his blanket, sleep on the floor. He would open the gym. People would come in. Everyone was so happy for him. Yo, man, like you started this thing. I'm proud of you. All these things, all the people that come into the gym, right? 2 years later, Alex Hermosi blew the fuck up. Multi-millionaire. His business is scaled. His gym's scaled. He's fucking living lavish. And he's at the gym, the same gym with the same people there. And everyone's like, oh, you got too Hollywood for us. You're big time in us. Look at you. Like, you can't even talk to us anymore. And he was like, yo, these were the same people that when I started this wanted to see me win.
Right.
But when I finally did win, they weren't happy for me anymore. They didn't want to see me like that because they felt like I was above them.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what this thing is, where it was like, we're like in that process. We're like Hermosi sleeping on the floor right now in our own gym. And it's like, people are still praising, but I wonder what it's going to be like when this shit finally does like scale.
No, well, we saw that. Like, I think that's actually the stage that we're at. Like, because I would say that we have scaled it. Like, we have shown enough evidence to at least like the local town folk that like this shit is gonna hit. And because I don't really see the praise that I get, it's from all new people. I don't get, you know.
Yeah. Most of it is from new people.
Yeah.
I had someone come up to me at the gym today. Again, another person. Like I see you on TikTok all the time.
Bro, I had I was in the village, bro. I was walking past Hatch. Some dude comes out screaming, yo, are you Jake? I'm like, yeah. He's like, bro, what? I've watched your shit. Like, people have recognized us, but like, he was just so excited, you know, and like, and bro, it's like almost an everyday thing now, you know, which is really cool. That's why, bro, I'm getting such tremendous faith in this thing right now, and a lot of the fear that I had about this thing not working out, it's going away because I'm working my fucking ass off doing every single thing that I can do to make sure that this thing blows. And if it doesn't blow, I can't even be mad about it because I'm literally trying my best. Like, I'm at the point now where I'm going to be crushed. I'm going to be going hard with the YouTube. We've always done our best with the podcast. We've always put our best foot forward. That's what makes people regret things in life, bro, is when they look back and they say, oh, man, I should have went harder in this. Like, that's the worst type of there's nothing worse than that, than looking back and being like, I didn't lose because I wasn't talented enough or because somebody didn't give me an opportunity. I lost because I did it. That's not us. Like, we're really like, I'm not leaving it up to chance at all. The only way that I can't win is if it wasn't meant for me.
Yeah.
That's the only way. And bro, that's how I feel even about this last relationship. Bro, I put my all into this relationship, bro. I spent a long time, years, working on my jealousy, working on my envy, working on my just overall emotional ability to be there for a woman and not try to constrict her and let her be free and let her feel loved and not make her feel like I was possessing her. You know, I was the best a man could ever be to this woman, and she left happily. Bye. And you know what? You know what, bro? Where I'm at, in the beginning, I was hurt, but now I'm kind of like, bye. Good luck trying to find someone that treated you that. I did my best. So I can't, when I go to bed at night, bro, I feel good when my head hits the pillow. Because I did my best, bro. And I just think that's something, like, for the listeners, you know, it's you know, you shouldn't be discouraged if things aren't working out in your favor. You should be discouraged if you're not giving it your all.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing. It's like, bro, I've just seen it so much times. There's years. It takes years to succeed in whatever it is that you're doing. But I've just seen it enough times. I've studied successful people. And the thing that separates successful people from the everyday person is when shit got tough and when shit hit the fan, the successful person just stuck with it and kept going.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's all it comes down to. Like,
Yeah.
and you know, I think Umar talked about that, and I never thought about it that way. And he was like, people will go into college knowing that it's going to take them 4 to 6 years to get their degree and whatever they want to pursue. Sometimes 8 or 10 if you're doing some type of doctorate.
Yeah.
And they're okay with that. They know there's going to be no results in the 4 to 10 years, whatever you're pursuing. But when people want to start a creative passion or follow a dream, they think it's supposed to happen in 6 months. They think it's supposed to happen in a year.
Isn't that crazy?
Why aren't you okay with doing the 4, 5, 6, 7 years? Just like most people would do that in college.
Yeah.
So many people go to college and are totally okay. All right, these next 4 years, I'm going to party, have fun, study, and I'm not going to give a fuck about the results. I'm just going to live in the moment.
Right.
But then at the moment you want to go and follow a dream, if it doesn't happen in 6 months, fuck this. I'm going to get a job. I'm not doing this. It's not going to work. And it's like, bro,
That's such a good point.
what?
That's insane.
You know? You don't think shit's going to get tough? You know? You don't think by the time you get to your junior or senior year in college, the classes might get a little bit harder? Those 400, 500 level courses, they're a little bit tougher? Yeah, of course they are. You don't think when you get to year 2, year 3 of following your dream, shit's going to get really fucking tough? Shit's going to make you question everything in your life?
Yeah.
You don't think during that time you might find a girl and she's going to break your fucking heart and you're going to hit rock bottom? And then everything is telling you just give up, just quit.
Yeah.
What do you think's going to happen when you're in that moment and then you don't? And then you don't do it anymore? You can't win. Yes, you're going to fail. Of course you failed because you fucking gave up. If you push through that moment, like when you hit that rock bottom, that's probably the best moment in your life because that's the moment that's going to tell you that you need to wake the fuck up. You need to build some fucking calluses. You need to fucking build up some resiliency. You needed to get hurt because you needed that to go through whatever you're going through. And then once you finally get to that mountaintop, you're going to be like, oh, that shit was so worth it. I needed that. I needed that wake-up call. I needed that heartbreak. I needed to hit rock bottom. I had to go through that. Because now, once I'm at the pinnacle, I'm fucking prepared to face whatever adversity is thrown my way because I've been through the mud. I've been thrown in the fire already. And I've been tested. So many people aren't battle tested.
Yeah.
That's why when shit hits the fan, they don't know what the fuck to do and they lose their shit. The best thing you can do in life is be battle tested. And that happened with us through sports and heartbreak.
Yeah.
And it was like, what are you going to do when shit gets tough? You're going to throw in the white towel? You're going to just fucking just lay down?
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been like that, and I know you haven't either.
Yeah.
And then people wonder why. Like, oh, like, why? How are they doing these things? Or why did they still keep going, you know? And it's just like, you look at, like you said, you look at the most successful people. Look at every single fucking successful motherfucker. As soon as shit got tough, they fucking went 10 times harder. They were like, oh, this is a sign for me that I'm not doing enough.
Yeah.
I got to go even harder now.
Yeah.
But the majority of people, when shit gets tough, they're like, oh, this isn't for me. Let me do something that's a little bit easier.
Yeah, man. It's a weird, bro. I can't even blame people because people are bred to not be great. People really, I feel like, are bred to not be great. Are we actually? Let me think about that. Let me think about that sentence. Are we bred to not be great?
I think so. I think so in the school system.
Go for it.
Because the school system has taught us to be workers. They've taught us to be obedient.
Well, we're taught to get A's and shit. Like, that's pretty good, right? Getting A's and shit.
Yeah, but the only way we get the only way we get an A in school is if we're obedient to someone telling us what to do.
Right.
We don't get an A for being creative. You get a math test and you draw a masterpiece artwork on the back of it, you get an F. You know what I'm saying? But maybe you're told to do art. But if you fail math, you can't graduate. What if you're dyslexic and you can't do math? Then you can't graduate. But you get an A in art and you could be the next Picasso. But school doesn't reward that. Yeah, you might get an A in that, but you could fail gym, science, math, English, social studies. You could fail all that shit because you don't love it. That's what school does. School breeds you to be like, all right, well, I got to spend hours doing homework and studying this shit that I hate just to be relevant in school, just to graduate, just to get that piece of paper that doesn't matter. And then people get out of school and they've lost all their creativity. They've lost all their passion because they've put it into so much other bullshit that they aren't passionate about, that they don't care about. So that's why I do think that, like, the system it's breeding workers, not creators. Because why would people at the top want you to be a creator and create and design your own life? No, they want you to be some type of worker, some type of following under obedience. That's what they want. So yeah, I think that's why majority of people don't think like certain things are possible. Because what we're told when we're kids, and then a lot of times, maybe even your parents diminish you, right? Like, I saw Gary Vee talking about it today. He was talking about, like, I don't know, he said the number. He said 84% of kids now want to be a YouTuber, content creator, Twitch streamer, TikTok or something like that. That pays millions and millions of dollars if you get to that level. And he said all of their parents are telling them that's not a real thing. That's not what you should be doing. Yeah. You need to go to school. You need to get a degree. You need to do that. And he was like, why not just give your kid a chance? What if your kid is like an amazing gamer? What if your kid's an amazing streamer? What if your kid's an amazing YouTuber? He's like, you're taking away their dreams off rip by telling them, no, you have to go to school. You have to go to college. You can do that on the side. And it's like, yo, like, you can go all in on school, get a 4.0. I had a 4.0. Graduated with a 3.9. I had a 4.0 6 out of 10 semesters in college. I don't give a fuck about school. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, if I put that amount of effort into doing something creative, what could it be?
I'm drunk as fuck.
Really?
I'm fasted.
The bananas got you,
I'm
huh?
fasted.
Here you go.
I was just looking at you like Kevin Hart. Yo.
The bananas are good.
The fucking, yo. What's in this? Ain't 5%. Kyle and the boys. Y'all got it. Something in. Bro, I feel like I had an OG for Loco right now, bro. Bro, I'm feeling this is. I feel like I want to run a marathon right now.
No, the banana Happy Dads are different. I don't know what they did. They got these bananas from South America.
They put a fucking ape on it. You know what I'm saying?
Bored ape.
They put an ape on there,
the bored ape.
Bro.
Yo, funny story while we're talking about NFTs.
Yeah.
There was an NFT company called Famous Monkey Club, and Jake calls me in Miami, and he goes, yo,
yeah, here we go.
There's this new NFT, bro, called Famous Monkey Club. It's going to be bigger than Bored Ape. It's going to be the biggest thing ever.
He goes.
You got to buy them.
He's going.
You got to buy them. So I buy 3 of them.
Here he goes.
I tell Nick, our boy Nick, to buy one.
Everyone
I think
bought
my
aunt
dad
bought
buys
them,
one.
aunt buys it, everyone.
I'm over here with
Here it
Jake's
goes.
mom while he's in Miami for 4 hours trying to get a fucking
$4,000.
get Ethereum in her Coinbase account to transfer it to her fucking wallet.
Yep.
And 3 months later, the whole
It was a
team
rug
left.
pull. It was a rug pull.
Rug pull.
It was a rug pull.
They Jake fucked us.
Listen, cuz, I was on someone's page that rhymes with Lyles the other day. I was on someone's page that rhymes with
Limes?
Kyle's.
Miles.
Lyles. Yeah.
Ah.
I was on someone's page, bro. Dude, Miami was such fucking horseshit, bro. Dude, I was friends with some guy that made a YouTube video that he went to a dealership and bought a McLaren, and it was his friend's McLaren, and he drove his friend's McLaren off the yacht because he was that insecure with himself. Guys, I love New York City. I really do. If you guys didn't know, Zach and I, we're from the city. But you know what I love more than New York City? This delicious, ice-cold Evermore spring water. Guys, this water, it's sourced from an artesian well that is 2,000 years old in the Himalayas of Louisiana. I don't even know if that's a thing. All seriousness, this water is amazing. Go to evermore.com to get you some best water I've ever had. Huge shout out to our sponsor. We love you guys, and we love you guys for watching this podcast. I'm sure it's a banger. Much love. If you guys get one of these, tag us at The Journey Podcast on Instagram. We'll send you a free case and some money. Much love.
All right, we're back. Do you want to elaborate on what you were talking about, or do you want to move on?
I mean, I'm ready to move on, bro. I'm just so fucking sick and tired of the nonsense bullshit that we've been fucking getting.
Yeah, but
Dude.
think about it. Say that and then go listen to the first 30 minutes of this pod. We just talked about fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
What
Just like the shit that we do. This is just part of it.
Oh yeah.
It's part of it.
Yeah, nah. I'm just drunk. I'm just drunk now because fucking Kyle and the boys put 4 Loco recipe in this Happy Dad. So I feel like getting in my feelings now. That's what I feel like doing.
Yeah.
All the spiritual shit, all the meditation and the go with the flow.
It's out the fucking window. I knew that was coming.
Yeah, bro. Kyle, can you guys fucking sign us? This is bullshit, bro. Yo, we're the fucking #1 self-help podcast in the game. I know it doesn't sound like it because we're drinking these Happy Dads, and that's your fault. Normally, I'm drinking green juice and fucking eating wheatgrass and shit,
Nah, they need that. I feel like, Shots Network, Kyle, Full Send, all their podcasts are about being lit and influencers and celebrities.
He's getting a clip.
I think you guys could really do well with a podcast that talks about mental health and self-help and personal development and following your dreams and the way that we interview people is a different style than the way that you guys interview. And we met you guys in Miami. We met Sammy Shahidi.
Yep.
We've had Neil TPT on. Steiny has answered my DMs. He said he'll come on. I'm still waiting on that.
Fuck you guys. No, I'm kidding. No. Sponsor us. It was a joke.
Yeah, I mean, I think it could be cool because imagine look at what we've done without you guys, and just imagine what we could do with you guys. Happy Dad.
.com.
But before you drink Happy Dad,
you gotta get.
If you want to drink Happy Dad and have yourself a night, you need to down 2 of these before.
Dude.
Do you want to be hungover the next day? Do you want to be feeling like shit? Do you want to have headaches? No. Hydrate yourself before you go out. And if you are going to hydrate yourself, get you some Evermore. Go to evermore.com, type in your zip code, and there's going to be a list of stores within a 5-mile radius that carry Evermore.
That Evermore shit got me ripped, bro. I have 6-pack abs now because I've been drinking that fucking Evermore. That Evermore, it does something. I'm gonna say that the taste, the feeling, what it's done for my mental health.
No,
overall, it's good stuff.
I think in the next year or two, with the way that they market and the way that they see talent, they're gonna be right there with Essentia, Smart Water, and I don't know who else is up there. Fiji. I guess. Yeah.
They do the right thing. We fucking love our Evermore people. I've definitely been slacking on the golf ad. We gotta do a golf ad for the Evermore people.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We gotta do that.
We'll do that next week.
This is gonna be the week.
Next week.
All right, cuz. So let's get back into it.
Yeah, there was one thing I think that could spark something well.
Go for it. Yep.
You talked about when you were talking about the girl.
Yep.
And you were saying how like you did everything right.
Yeah.
You did everything right. You did everything you could, and they said goodbye.
Everything.
And she said goodbye.
I did everything I could.
And that's why, like,
drunk. Yeah.
I've said it multiple times, but you need to really value people that value you. If anyone does put themselves in a position or jeopardy of losing you or you walking out of their life and they're okay with it, you have to be able to let them go because they didn't put enough value and life into you. And as much as it sucks in the moment, you have to like we spoke about it on the last pod. You have to be okay with that. You should never want to beg someone to be with you. You should never want to simp and be that person that is trying to make someone stay with you. It's like, if they want to go, let them fucking go. You're lost. You missed out. You missed the train. Don't come back when this shit is moving. Don't come back when I'm at that point and I'm that guy that you wanted to be with, but I wasn't that guy in the moment.
Bro, so this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at with that because it's not even like, bro, I thought about that. Like I've thought about every single thing a person can think about post breakup. Oh, she's going to regret it. Oh, I'll take her back. Oh, you know what I'm saying, bro? I've just been every single thought I could have with that, bro, and where I'm at now, it's not even a matter of like me flexing like, oh, I'm not gonna take you back because you fucked up. It's that someone better will have replaced you by then. You know, like I've really been feeling that, like, bro, it's I truthfully, I'm gonna go out, bro. I'm in my bag right now, bro. So I'm gonna go off, like, bro. I just truthfully feel like I'm such a goddamn catch, bro, and I feel like we have so much amazing things going for us, and I feel like I'm in a position right now in my life where like I could just be such a good husband, and yeah. I mean, I'm totally talking shit because I'm drunk, but it's more so just me saying like, you know. One thing that I've seen, like, bro, a lot of times people have a really tough one of the reasons why a lot of men simp and one of the reasons why a lot of people have a really tough time getting over someone is because they keep thinking about that person when in reality all you have to do to get over someone is just talk to someone else. Yeah. Like I don't want to be that like I know some people say like, oh, sleeping with someone else is not going to help you get over this person. I kind of disagree because if you're I'm a certified lover boy. So a lot of times, bro, like the person that I'm in love with, like we talked about in the last podcast, like they don't even fucking exist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I've just painted this image of them in my head because I crave love so deeply that this person's so amazing and all this. They don't even exist. Bro. Like, I could look at this girl, and because I crave love so much, my rose-colored glasses, bro, they're 6 inches taller, they're slimmer, their butt is fatter, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look at them like they're amazing just because I just want to be with someone. But, bro, like, one thing that I've noticed, after every single ex that I've ever been with in my entire life, as soon as I started talking to a new girl, I was like, oh, my ex sucked. Like, she sucked. Like, there's a lot of non-negotiables that I really love about relationships, and my ex didn't give me 5% of what this girl, another person is giving me 100% on. Yeah. And I think that's some advice that I would need for myself is like, bro, if some, like, you need to know in a relationship, there are certain things that every single person needs. Call it attributes, right? Communication. Let's say you need at least a 90 communication. This person's giving you a 5. They'll never get to a 90. Let them go. If they're giving you a 70, work with them. If they're giving you a 60, work with them. They can get to a 90, you know, like communicate. But, you know, that's the unfortunate thing about love. And it's so unfortunate because we feel like we need to find the right person, and we place just too much expectations in people. And it was just I don't know, I'm drunk, bro, and I'm talking shit.
No, bro. And like what you said, how like you are like that guy that like gives his all, right? And like that's why you usually end up hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And we spoke about this yesterday, but I think this is another good point that maybe we should, you know, retouch on. That's why a lot of men are cold when it comes to women, because that guy was a nice, loving gentleman before, but a woman came in his life and fucked him up and did him so fucking wrong that it made him cold. And it's this never-ending cycle where a nice guy meets a girl, she fucks him over, and then the next 10 girls that he's with, he treats them like shit. And now women think that men ain't shit and men are bad. And it's this fucking snowball effect of a woman hurting a guy, then a guy hurting a girl, then a girl thinks guys are fucking assholes. And it's this never-ending effect. And that's why we can never really, like, it's so hard to connect now, because everyone is so hurt from previous relationships. Everyone is still carrying that baggage that came from the previous relationship and thinking it's going to happen again, instead of actually giving that person a clean slate and a fresh start and allowing them to be the person who they actually are. Sometimes you can put expectations on someone that are positive, right? And you can think like, they're going to be this person, they're going to be this, they're going to be that, and they never live up to them. But you can also bring your past trauma with you and put what another man did to you and what another woman did to you on the person that you're talking to now. And then you don't even give them an actual chance. You're just so caught up in what happened to you 2, 3, 4 years ago with your last relationship. You're just so scared of being hurt again. You think that person's going to do it to you. And then by doing that, you push them away and you don't even give them a chance to actually love you. That's why it's so hard to be in relationships now. And that's just that. Throw in social media. Throw in social media. Yo, go to my Explore page. Go to your Explore page. It's nothing but women. Go to a woman's Explore page. It's nothing but good-looking guys, models, 8-pack. You know what I'm saying? Bro, like, it's very hard to date. So it's like, when you really have to understand that, like, love is not easy and love is a commitment. And, like, if you want to be with someone, you have to choose them every day. There's days that you're not going to be your best, and your partner is going to have to live up to the expectations that you put on them, and they're going to have to pick you up. And then there's days that your partner is going to be having bad days, and you have to pick them up. But you have to be able to choose that person every single day. Love is not going to be easy. Nowadays, people, as soon as shit gets tough in a relationship, people want to jump ship. As soon as that spark goes away for 5 seconds, people want to jump ship. Oh, I'm going to get it from someone else. Obviously, you're going to get that spark in the beginning with someone else because it's new. Be with them for a year, 2 years, 3 years. That spark's going to go away. How are you going to keep that relationship alive? What are you going to do to keep that relationship alive? It's not easy. But you make a commitment to someone. And that's the beautiful thing about love, is like, even when shit gets tough, I'm still going to choose you. People don't want to do that now. This generation, as soon as shit gets tough, as soon as that love, that spark goes away for a brief moment, oh, I'm going to go fuck with someone else. I need that spark again. I need that fire again. It's like, yo, you want to spend the rest of your life with someone? You post all these shit about being romantic and loving and doing this. It's like, yo, as soon as shit gets tough, you jump ship. That's why it's very hard. It's very fucking hard to date now, because everything I just said factors into 99% of relationships. And people wonder why our age, why the divorce rate is over 50% now. Come on. Think about our grandparents. Like, bro, grandparents. How much did they stay together?
Bro. These fucking happy dads, bro.
You're gone, huh?
Bro, I'm the fucking most drunk I've ever been on an episode ever. Bro, I didn't hear a word you just said. 3 minutes.
Really?
I think I'm supposed to say something now about relationships. Relationships are bad.
There you go.
Don't do them. Bro. No. I mean, no. I love you, bro. And that's how you know I'm drunk. Though I love you's coming out. No. No way. No way, Jose.
This guy. It's weird that you get drunk quicker than me, like being you're bigger. Usually, like the bigger the person, the more it
fasted.
takes. You are fasted.
I spent an hour and a half in the sauna.
Okay.
Yeah, like, bro, I'm dehydrated. Hour and a half in the sauna. No, bro, I can certainly say I love you to death, and and all the fans, I love you guys to death, and I want to give you some shit about relationships. But right now, bro, I am so gone. It's crazy. I feel like a ninth grader. Like, I want to go outside right now and pull the trigger for fun, and then drink, and then let's shotgun another one. Woo! And then fucking Stacy's here. I got a crush on Stacy. That's what I fucking feel like right now, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's Happy Dad. We're certainly gonna have a clip for them. And who knows, bro? Who knows what's good or bad? Maybe that's the clip we fucking needed.
Yeah, I was speaking to Gary about that yesterday. About
who
the,
knows
like,
what's good
who
or
knows
bad.
what's good or bad.
Dude, that girl broke up, bro. That girl broke up with me, bro. I have fucking 30,000 more followers now because of it.
Yeah.
30K. That's way more valuable than some girl that doesn't give a fuck about me. You know, 30K. It means something.
Real shit.
Yo, real shit. Like, not
Real
to be
shit.
a dick. Not to be a dick.
That's why it's so easy to like stress about things when they happen. You know what I'm saying? Like in the moment, it's so easy to think that like this is this life-altering thing that I'm never gonna be able to overcome. Yeah. And it's like, yo, give it a week, give it a month. Time heals all wounds. Most of the time, the shit that fucking you thought was gonna be your demise and be the end of you, it's more often than not, it's the best thing that you ever fucking had happen to you.
And clip. All right, bro. So, like, truthfully, bro, this is where I'm really at. I don't give a fuck, bro. The reason why, and this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but bro, I'm so spiritually tapped right now that the only reason I think about this girl is because I'm bored. Hi, bro. It's just more fun, bro. Because, like, the reality of the situation is, like, bro, when you leave here tonight, I'm going to sit on this floor and I'm going to listen to some dude from fucking the 1920 speak about something. That's what I'm going to do tonight, bro. I'm going to sit on this floor. I'm going to do that. So that's why I think about this girl and I milk the drama for everything that it is because, bro, I'm just so goddamn bored. You know, it's like, I'm starting to think, bro, like, I was never heartbroken, you know. Like, originally, I was a little, I was a little heartbroken, but bro, it's more so like me just being bored and just me just being soft. Like, that's what it is. Like, sometimes, that's a good tip for some guys out there. It's like, bro, are you heartbroken or are you just soft? Are you just soft? Like, like.
Do you think it's bad to be soft in that sense with a woman?
Oh no, I don't think it's bad to be soft, but some guys just aren't. Some guys, there's a difference, bro, between no, I mean, well, soft, I mean,
cuz I feel like I am sometimes, you know, and I don't know why, like, bro, I really thought about it yesterday.
Nah, but go on. Do your clip.
No, it's not a clip, bro. But like, I'm saying, like, I thought about it yesterday of like the way that I allow sometimes, like, I allow.
You know better. You know better, bro.
But
Like,
why do we allow it to affect us so much?
because we're undisciplined, bro. We are on fucking disciplined. And that's why we get our fucking hearts broken and all this bad shit happens to us in our life, is because you can do A, which leads to good, or you could do B, which leads to bullshit. Like, bro, like I said before, bro, I'm so over getting clips right now. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just drunk. So if you guys are here for the long form, like, I hope you guys enjoy it. Yo, if you guys know better and you don't do better, it's your fucking fault. It's our fault. We know what the fuck we have to do. Think about your circumstance, whatever it is. Personalize it, customize it to you. It's yours. Do you know better? Yes, you're an idiot. Because you should not be suffering. There's no reason, bro, if you're suffering because you genuinely don't know what you need to do, and something actually comes up that is like super traumatic and super hard to deal with, then yeah, like, bro, feel your pain. But if you know better, you're just doing it to yourself, because sometimes pain feels good. Pain feels good. Oh, I have a back injury. Feel bad for me. Oh, I have a mental disorder. What do you think about that? Oh, I went through this tough time. Feel bad. It's like, dude, you keep playing that fucking game, you're never going to get to where you have to go, because you're always going to be stuck with the pain and the past. And that is such a limited, like, God wants so much for you, and you're just milking this thing because you have a goddamn problem with your ego.
Yeah, most of our pain and most of our suffering is self-inflicted.
We do it.
Most of the shit that we go through, it's because of us.
Yeah.
It's because we decide to do it. And especially as men, I feel like especially as men, we're our own worst enemy. And then sometimes, like, you had to fuck it all up. You know, we had to do that. We had to fucking make the mistakes. We had to do that. But you have to be man enough to look in the mirror and be like, yo, like, my life situation right now is because of me. It's not because of anyone else. No other situation, no other person, where I'm at in my life right now, I can't put the blame on anyone else. I have to be okay with, like, yo, I fucked it up, and now it's my job to fix it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people can't do that. They could go their whole lives with pointing the finger and playing the blame game and making excuses for why they're at where they are at in their life. Where do you think that gets you? Where do you think playing the blame game and making excuses gets you?
Yeah, to a bad place, bro. Yo, it's something that I've said from the beginning of this podcast. Like, bro, you want to fix your life. The number one thing that I hate hearing from people is like, bro, this person did something to me. Nobody ever does anything to you. You know, like, bro, like, that's one thing that I truthfully feel like has made me so strong, is like, I've just realized that no matter what anybody does to me, no matter what circumstance happens in my life, no matter what no matter, I have a reaction to it, and I can choose to react in a graceful, compassionate, empathetic way. And that's what I focus on now, you know. I that's what I've always focused on, bro. I hate, if you sit around, bro, and blame someone else for the state that your life is in, your life is never going to change, because you have to wait for that person to change. They don't even care. They've forgotten about the issue. And you're sitting here blaming them. Oh, you did this to me, blah, blah, blah. My life is this way because of you. They don't even care. They don't even give a fuck. Remove that. Remove the blame. Like, stop blaming. Someone said that to me the other day. My life is oh, you don't know me. My life is the way it is because of these people. No, it's not. Every single time something has happened to you in your life, you had the choice to react to it yourself. Yourself, bro. I wish. Yeah, nah. I mean, clip, but whatever. I mean, bro, I'm just so fucking like, I really just hate. I, 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 I listen. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I am certainly drunk right now, and I am acting a little out of character, but at the end of the day, I really look forward to this platform being really big because I'm still going to sit the fuck down tonight and do some breathing and meditate. And I'm going to do that every day for the rest of my life. And I'm going to continue to try to become someone that understands the pain of human life and tries to speak about it so that other people can live a better life. And I hope that I can't wait. I'm just excited for what we're going to do because people don't have the answers. And I think we can give people some answers because we're not afraid to actually go deep and work on ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, it's been one thing that I've certainly been like grateful of just like being okay with that. Like people have asked me like, yo, like how are you so okay with just talking about all the shit you're going through on camera?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I don't know. I don't know why I was so okay with it, or I don't know why I was so comfortable just letting it out. But you'd be surprised, like once you do get to a point of comfortability to be able to talk about your issues, then you can really see them for what they are. Mm-hmm. So many people can't see the things that are wrong in their life or the things that they're dealing with because they never speak about them and they never shed light on them. Yeah. They just keep them so tucked away that they try their best to forget about them. And it's like, you're never going to forget about what you're dealing with. You're always going to carry that with you. And the moment I was able to just shed light on the shit that really like weighed heavy on my heart and the shit that I was dealing with that nobody knew about, I was more okay with A, talking about it, and then B, fixing it and working on it. Mm-hmm. And then once I was able to work on it, I moved on from it and then I learned from it. But I think that's the issue that a lot of people face is like they don't want to talk about the shit that goes on in their life. They just want to say like, oh, this happened to me and I'm the way I am because of what happened to me. Mm-hmm. And there's no changing that. And it's like, if you live a life with that victim mentality, you're never going to amount to anything because you're always making an excuse for why you didn't live the life that you were supposed to live. Mm-hmm. And it's like, why not deal with the issue and learn from it and move on and then grow from it? Mm-hmm. And then make a better life for yourself. Like most people deserve a much better life than the one that they're living, but they allow the problems and the situations and the trauma that happened to them when they were a kid or when they were a teenager or when they were a young adult to completely control their life. And then they allow that to be their identity. They allow that to be their personality. And then it's like, why, you wonder why relationships don't work out, why you're not cool with your parents, why friends always leave you. It's like, bro, you're carrying so much shit with you that you haven't let go, that you haven't been okay with, that you haven't moved on from. And it's like, you're a shell of who you should be. Mm. And, bro, like, that's why, like, I truthfully think, like, you really should not hold anything in. Like whatever you're fucking dealing with, whatever you're going through, whatever is fucking weighing heavy on your heart, like you need to talk about it. You need to either, whether it's therapy, whether it's your friend, whether it's your parents, whether it's a relative, like you need to be able to fucking talk about that. Because every single person here, every person listening, like you're fighting your own battle. You're fighting some shit inside that you haven't let anyone know about, you know? Nobody knows what you're going through. And it's like, it's okay to let people know what you're going through. People are ashamed of what they went through or what they had to face. Why are you ashamed of that? Everyone goes through their own shit. You can't be ashamed of what you have to face. Be proud of it. Like, yo, like, I went through this bad of shit. Like, I went through, like, this fucking life-altering, traumatic shit. And I got over it, and I became a better person. And I think that's why, like, the world is, like, a hurting, starving place. We see it on TikTok in the comments. We see it on YouTube in the comments. All the people in the comments and on every platform, not just for us, for every creator, for everyone that goes through, because a lot of people I know that see, like, viral posts, like, they go through comments and then they see shit. It's like, bro, the people that you see that say, like, negative, vulgar, like, nasty shit to people, it's like, what do you think that person's going through? They're just going through some shit that they haven't dealt with. That's it. That's all that is. They're probably a good person. But more often than not, they're just dealing with some shit that's how they express it. That's how they get it out, instead of just talking to someone, instead of trying to, like, learn from it. So,
my camera died. Bring us home.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, this is a good episode, bro. I'm kind of like, who knows what's good or bad. I'm glad the episode yesterday went to shit.
Yeah.
Because this one was a lot better.
Way better.
Yeah, so much better.
Way better.
Yeah, this is a good episode. Yeah, shout out Happy Dad. Shout out Evermore. Now, this is really how we're feeling in the moment. This is, what's today? Saturday night. This is coming out Monday at 12. So, quick turnaround. It's crazy what, like, people just watch episodes, watch clips. It's like, yo, like, we're exporting these shots tonight. I'm going to be editing tomorrow, making the clips, making the drafts for the TikTok. A lot of people don't know what goes into content creation or podcasting. So, yeah, it's cool, man. This was a good one. Appreciate you guys for watching. If you're still here, subscribe, like, comment. Jake is gonna bring us home on the audio.
I'm going audio with you guys. I'm drunk. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a drunk guy, and I've said that quite a bit.
And you could talk to this one. How about you come over here, talk to this one. Sit in the seat for a little bit. Cousin's gonna sit in the seat, in the throne.
I'm gonna sit on the seat.
You're bringing the mic over there? Why are you bringing the mic?
Why not?
Because I got a mic right here.
You're right.
I was gonna get up.
Get up. Get this happy guy. I'm gonna crack another one.
There you go.
I'm cracking another one. I'm gonna get so drunk. I'm probably gonna throw up after this. Listen, guys. Listen to me, all right? Now, if you're looking at me, if you're looking at me and you're saying, cousin's having a night.
Oh, hold up. I'm gonna handheld this one.
Yeah.
We're having an episode.
We're having an episode.
We're going handheld.
If you're looking at me and you're saying cousin's having a night, I'm gonna tell you that recently I've been very heartbroken. Right? There was someone that I liked very much that was gone. So you guys can expect for the next month of this podcast, this is what you're going to get. But I will say this. Now, all jokes aside, I don't even know why I said that. All jokes aside, I really fucking appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I'm so goddamn drunk right now, and normally I'd be so afraid to shotgun this can because I feel like it would send me into the point of no return. But you know what? Tonight I have to go there because I haven't been to that place since after prom, junior year of high school. So tonight, we're going to do that for you. Clock it. 3, 2, 1. Thank you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. That's such a bad idea. Happy Dad. Sign the boys.